My third story says Trump says Israel's losing public relations battle, warns of declining support in Congress. All right. So I have, again, a story pulled up from the left and a story pulled up from the right. So YT News. Let's get into the story on the right is from Win, and that says it's got high factuality for a right-leaning publication. And then on the left, I've got Ynet News, which is the highest factuality for the left, leans left. So let's read the one on the left first and see what it says. President Donald Trump says the ongoing war in Gaza is damaging Israel politically, particularly in the U.S. Congress, and warned that the country must move quickly to end the fighting. In an interview published Monday by the conservative news site Daily Caller, Trump said, Israel will have to end this war. They may be winning the war, but they're not winning in the court of public opinion, and it's hurting them. Fucking hate Trump. He added that Israel's influence in Washington has weakened in recent years. If you go back 15, 20 years, Israel had the strongest lobby in Congress of anything or body or of any company or corporation or state that I've ever seen. Israel was the strongest, and today it doesn't have, God damn it. And today it doesn't have a strong lobby. It's amazing. Trump also pointed to the growing prominence of the progressive lawmakers. There was a time when where you couldn't speak badly about Israel if you wanted to be a politician. You couldn't. But today you have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and all of these lunatics, and they really changed it. He said, Israel once had complete control in Congress, and now it doesn't. I'm a little surprised to see it. I'm a little surprised to hear the president say that a foreign lobby on behalf of a foreign nation had complete control of our Congress. Like it's not even like an unspoken truth anymore. Now it's just out in the open and should not be allowed. People forgot on October 7th. It was a really horrible day, he added. I saw the pictures. It was really bad. You have people that deny it ever happened. You have people that deny the Holocaust ever happened, he said. Last week, the White House held an internal discussion on post-war planning for Gaza. A senior official said Trump convened a policy meeting with aides to review all aspects of the Gaza issue, including increasing aid deliveries, the hostage crisis, and plans for the day after the war. Another official said Trump made it clear that he wants the war to end and that he wants peace and prosperity for all the people of the region. U.S. officials have repeatedly signaled that their preference for a quick resolution to the conflict. Both Trump and his special envoy, Steve Witkoff, have indicated that the timeline for the war should be short, even if Israel goes ahead with a planned offensive to capture Gaza City. On Tuesday, families of Israeli hostages plan to demonstrate outside the U.S. Embassy in Tel Aviv, urging Trump to press for an agreement to secure their relatives' release and end the war. Organizers said they would present a symbolic peace agreement and mock Nobel Peace Prize certificate to highlight what they described as a historic opportunity for the U.S. leadership. An agreement for the return of the hostages is now on the negotiating table through mediators, the family said in a statement, yet the Israeli government continues to obstruct it and refuses to discuss it, putting our loved ones in real danger. All right, so now we're going to read one from the other side and see what it says. President Donald Trump warned that Israel is losing support among the American politicians and the general public due to the ongoing war in the Gaza Strip, urging Jerusalem to bring the conflict to a close before further losses mount in the court of public opinion. I'm probably not going to do this again. This is just a whole bunch of reading the same information over and over again. Trump emphasized that even if Israel succeeds in dismantling Hamas militarily, it risks suffering irreparable damage diplomatically and publicly. They're going to have to get that war over with. It's hurting Israel. There's no question about it, Trump said in an interview with the Daily Caller. He reiterated that Israel may be winning the war, but they're not winning the world of public relations, and it's hurting them. So that's said a little bit differently there, but basically the same thing. Trump also argued that Israel's once formidable influence in Washington has taken a major hit since the war began. Before the conflict, Israel had the strongest lobby in Congress, The former president noted that in past eras, American politicians rarely spoke out against Israel. But in today's progressive climate, Trump said, an increasing number of left-wing politicians feel comfortable blasting the Jewish state. A phenomenon, he said, that proves that Israel is losing power and influence in Washington. Again, worded very differently in this article. Trump's further warned that much of the public has already forgotten about the atrocities of Hamas-led October 7th massacres, despite what he described as a truly horrible day. So they're really making Trump sound a lot more coherent in this article. While Trump focused mostly on left-wing criticism of Israel, Republican voices criticizing Jerusalem's prosecution the war have grown stronger in recent weeks. Close Trump ally Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene recently took to X to write an anti-Israel screed blasting the Jewish state for alleged war crimes in the Strip. I don't know about you, but I don't want to pay for genocide in a foreign country against a foreign people for a foreign war I had nothing to do with, and I will not be silent about it, she wrote. All right. Hey, thanks for checking out this video from Nightly News this morning. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video or when we go live on Tuesdays and Fridays.